Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kwame Almanza, and I am here representing Seniors RS. I am with Viktoriya Nova, Shaun Hawk, and Kelly Rice. Today, we're going to talk about our project for Senior Project 2, one that we developed with ElderSource and their program called Caring Connections. We wanted to help them build an application that can best suit what they wanted to do for the community. Caring Connections is a program that lets elderly individuals communicate with volunteers. These elderly individuals may or may not have families around, may not have somebody to talk to, and Caring Connections wants them to know that there are people out there that want to have conversations with them. We used the PHP, JavaScript, SQL, and Apache to help us develop this program. We were in tangent with our client from ElderSource, Vanessa Boyer. She was a wonderful help, and together we were able to build this wonderful program that we'd like to demonstrate for you today. First, we will have Viktoriya Nova go into the administrative side and insert a volunteer and a participant.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over the administrator features of our web system. And as you can see in our homepage here, we do have the logo of the ElderSource, which is the company that we made the website for. And as of right now, the login for administrator is username admin and password. I'm not gonna tell you, but it's already set. So we're gonna click submit. And after that, it's gonna take us to the homepage for the administrator. Just give it, okay. So in the home page here, we do have different icons in order to access the different portals of the administrator. And then what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna create the new participant. So for that, I can either click here or I can click on the icon here. And it's gonna take me to the table of available participants, and I'm gonna just add the new one. So let's do test participant, middle name John, last name Case, and we're gonna have date of birth as, let it be 1994. For the email address, we're gonna have a test sample. And then, so basically what I'm doing, I'm just filling out all the information that our client requested us to have for this web form. And instead of using the paper form now, she can use the electronic format of it. So this way it's gonna be more easier for her to maintain it, you know, in the future, and as well for report purposes, because all the information that is located in here can be found in the reports as well. Go to 2222. Emergency, let it be just police. We're just gonna say number 1. And then for the hobby feature, we also created all the necessary details that our client wanted to see. And we're just gonna let's put morning. So I'm almost done. I'll do English and I'll do, yes. So this is it. Now I've submitted our form. And as you can see, the number of participants has changed. So in order to look for the new participant, you can go back to the data table, and here he is, test case. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a new volunteer just for demonstration purposes. And for the volunteers, it's basically same as participants, same table, same different names for the volunteer. And then I'm gonna click add new volunteer. And then we're gonna create the Cody. Not sure why, but whatever. Little. And then we're gonna have, let's have April 2nd of, gonna change the year to 87. And then email would be seniors@unf.edu. Okay, this is gonna be just some random values. So information in this table in here is kind of familiar to what we have for participants. And just gonna take so much time to, it's B111-222-3333. Then we're gonna have sport and maybe dancing. It'd be like this. And then we're gonna hit submit. Okay. And then in order to look for the number of volunteers, we can again go to the volunteer list, and here he is. So as you notice, the number has changed in the main page as well. So now we have 6 volunteers and 7 participants. And now we're gonna move to the activate account feature, which we have for the volunteer.
So now that we've created a volunteer and a participant, we have to reset the volunteer's password. I've created this part of the application where the volunteer can come in with their email, their phone number, and with 2 matching 8-character passwords so they can access the website. This information can only be added onto our database by the administrator. So anyone that has an email and a phone number can't just come into the website. Once they have that information, we'll type it in here to the username, which is already available, and then we'll type in the phone number, which is 111-222-333. And as long as the passwords match, they will be able to access the website. I've placed features in here so that if the username is unavailable or the phone number is unavailable or the passwords don't match, it will reset the form and let the volunteer try again. And from here, we're going to let the volunteers side take care of it.
Okay, so now we want to log into the volunteer side. I am the volunteer with the email address seniorsrus@unf.edu. And now when I log in, it will take me automatically to the volunteer portal, where when I choose my participant, it gives me the 2 participants that have been assigned to me. So we'll go with Leo. When we choose Leo, we hit view information, and all of the information that we need to know about him pops up right here. We've got his name, his phone number, all of the times that he's available so that I know when and when not to contact him. And this is his emergency contact and her phone number. So now we want to add a new call because I just talked to Leo about an hour ago, and his name automatically pops up on new call because you viewed his information. However, if you wanted to add a new call from your other one, which is test right now, you could, but we're doing Leo. So anyway, about an hour ago we chatted, and he sounded pretty good. What was it, about 3 o'clock? So let me just put this time in here. And we talked for about 30 minutes. So we put that in there just like that. And we'll say, actually, I think Leo sounded pretty cheerful. I would say better than fine. And you know, I like to do additional comments just in case somebody was curious about why he was so cheerful. Leo is happy that he is healthy and has a nice home at the beach. All right, so now if we wanted to reset it, we could, but we're not going to need to do that right now. Submit call log. So your call has been submitted. Thank you for your volunteer service. That's all fine and dandy. Now, if we want to view the call logs that we have submitted over time, me, myself, the person with the unf.edu email, we can, and here's the ones for Leo. Now, if I wanted to pull up the other one, I could pull that pull down menu, press him, press see those records. Now, if I wanted to edit a certain call log, I can go over here to my edit feature. And I'm going to use this opportunity to show you another feature that we have with the call log system. Some of these elderly participants aren't always fine. So let's say that we talked to Leo and there was a reason to be concerned for his well-being. We go ahead and press cause for concern. Now, when we submit this, it's going to actually send an email alert to the admin so that they know that that there's a reason that they should, you know, contact me, and so that we can figure out how to contact Leo. Leo sounded very distraught. So now when I submit this call log, since I press cause for concern, we get an alert pop up that says your concern has been noted and administrator will contact you. Thank you. And when you acknowledge that, your change has been submitted. Thank you for volunteer service. So that is pretty much it for now. We've seen edit, add, view. Now we're back home where we could do all the same things for test participant if you wanted to. Other than that, that's just about it. I'm going to log out, take us back to the home page, and hand it back over to Shaun Hawk.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about how you report and the admin can view our call logs. So we're back into the admin, and we're going to generate a report. Say that we want to look for all the available volunteers. So these are volunteers that only have one or have no participant that So we hit generate report, a table will come up. Say that you wanted to download the report to a document to email output. You can download the report and it will open in itself. Next, we will go to call logs. These are all the logs that have been entered today as of 4/22. That way, the admin can quickly go and see all the comments and see if there's a call for concern. Next, I will hand it back to Kwame.
Thank you everyone for coming to see our video. We are very proud of the work that we did. I would like to take the time to thank Vanessa Boyer for the time that she spent with us, and for the ElderSource company for letting us do this project for them. As you can see, our project is meant to streamline a process that was originally done on paper. The volunteers would have to fill out forms and submit those to ElderSource. And if they were talking to multiple participants, they would have to fill out multiple forms throughout the week and send those in. That's very cumbersome and it's very time consuming for both parties. So we hope that with our little program here, we are able to alleviate most of that delay and most of that headache. We really hope that you vote for our video, and I am very glad that you guys came.